Sunderland, once the kings of the North East, now lie languishing in the third tier of English football. A who's who of the managerial world have tried and failed to return this classic British club to the Premier League. But now, a new manager is on the scene, one who hopes to take this once great football club not only back to the Premier League, but to rule Europe and world football once and for all. Join me on this daily adventure with Sunderland, the making of a champion.
Folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my FIFA 20 career mode with Sunderland, the making of a champion. We're here for a brand new season, boys. Hoping, I think, I'm still going to go all out for the Champions League. I don't think we made it into Europa League. Let's just confirm that. I'll be surprised. Hang on a minute. We made it to Europa League, boys and girls. It's updated. The fixtures did update. So yeah, 8th place got us. So we've got that adventure to look forward to. And of course, Scotland as well. But this year, we're going all out for Champions League. That's top 4 or winning the Europa League. So one or the other. That's one avenue. So let's bring you up to date with the new look, Sunderland. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we did make a lot of transfers during the season in January, but we've made some new additions as well. In fact, I better get off that screen because you'll notice a couple of them straight away. We have a new goalkeeper, or a returning goalkeeper. That's right. Jordan Pickford has returned. He was at PSG. The reason I went in for this one is from I did actually manage to tie down Galashki to a new deal, but up stepped, I think it's Eintracht Frankfurt for a £35 million bid or something along those lines. And I thought, you know what, now's a good time to sell him. He was getting on a little bit, and I thought, you know, bringing on Pickford back would be an improvement, I think. Obviously English as well. So, yep, younger, 4 years younger than Galachki, and he's returning to his old stomping ground. So that's good. So he'll be number 1, and he'll be alongside him will be Lundgren, one of the youngsters, 22 years of age now. Colin O'Donnell as well, Northern Irish youngster as well, getting better and better. And of course, Scottish international Angus McKinley. We did bring in Schultz in the January transfer window. He is a left back, left side midfielder, left wing back as well. There was some developments along those lines. We don't have Mitchell no more, so our only recognised left backs are Gallo, Brennan and Campbell. So Schultz is a left wing back, and if we are playing with a left back, he would compete at this moment alongside Sessegnon, but there is some developments in that regard. So obviously Gallo, Brennan and Campbell are all youngsters. They're all on loan or available for loan. Back 4 or your centre backs now. We have Tim Parker still with us, 31 years of age, 80. He's our worst defender. In fact, he might not be actually. Parker is there. Marquinhos obviously with us last season. Lishka though is in there as well. Koulibaly, that's right. Callum Koulibaly getting 33 years of age now. 90 rated. Alongside Marquinhos, makes up a nice quartet of centre-backs. But we are playing 3 centre-backs at one time, so trying to keep them fit and all that kind of good stuff. So Carl Walker will come in. He's retiring at the end of the season, so he can play as centre-back alongside Lishka if we decide to go for if in the League Cups and things like that. Young Brian Walsh is there at right-back as well. Again, we're not opting for right-backs or left-backs for the main thing. Max Power, there was an offer on the table for Max Power at $6 million. I said no, trying to keep the boy here. Get him some cup game time and all that kind of good stuff. Good backup for all that kind of good stuff. Ashkabar as well, still with us, defensive centre midfielder, 27 years of age. Could see him some improved game time this season. In fact, he was a regular last season. He's now second fiddle. He's in the reserves alongside Max Power. I'll tell you why in a minute. Lance Shaw, youngster as well, session on the left side of midfielder. There is an offer on the table right now from Liverpool, £61 million. I don't know if I should accept it or not. He's 24 years of age, can play left back, left wing back as well. So I don't really have many options. It's Schultz. And that's it really, because we did get rid of Dimitri Mitchell. He went. I'll talk about the outgoings in a minute. But I don't know. We'll think about that. Kingsley Coman left. He's obviously starting. World class left winger. He's up there on his own really. So and if he gets injured, we're looking at Sessegnon as the backup. So realistically, it doesn't make much sense to sell Sessegnon. So we'll probably say no, unless I can come up with someone else. Gordon Scott, another youngster, getting better and better, available for loan. Weston McKennie, yeah, just spent 50 million on him. The reason why I spent 50 million on him is because Joseph Willock. Yes, Joseph Willock has gone to Bayern. Initial bid came in for 99 million. I thought, you know what, this is a lot of money. I actually negotiated it to 110 million, but before I accepted it and all that, and even negotiated it, I went in and got Weston McKennie. I don't know where I got it from. I know he starts originally at Schalke, same age, or roughly about the same age, around about the same sort of rating as well, but also plays centre back and also attacking midfield. So he's a bit more versatile than Willock. It's a shame because Willock was one of our better players, always 100%. So McKennie will be number one in midfield. Pulling the strings, hopefully. John McGinn still with us, 79 rated. He needs to have a better season this season. I think I'm starting him in the first game of the season, so we'll see how he gets on there. Fredrickson as well, getting on, 11 months left, loan listed, 22 years of age. I don't know how long he will stay with us, we'll see. Morgan Gibbs-White, we picked him up on a freebie. Again, he will be in the starting duo alongside McKennie. So two new central midfielders pulling the strings for us. English, so he kind of takes over the mantle there for Willock, for being the patriot in the middle of midfield. So he's there. Bradley Dacarino, got him signed up to a new deal for another couple of seasons. Yeah, he's actually going to start second fiddle in attacking midfield spot. I think Hatteran is taken over it. Obviously younger, got more ability as well. So we'll stick with him. Young Archie Shaw there and Duncan McNeil, two young prospects. There's at Hatteran. See, he is comfortably better than Dacarino. He's 22 years of age, so he's got plenty to look forward to. Justice Kingdom as well, another youngster coming through. Ian Fraser, Oliver Davis, Dian Ganges on the right hand side, Humurana Nindri, Cameroonian youngster available on loan. Kalot, he's going to be the main man on the right hand side. Obviously, Bowen's gone to Barcelona, 35 million. Obviously, we made this deal before, so fortunately for us, we have Dian Ganga and Hudson Odoi competing on the right hand side of midfield. He also playing on the left, so that's good if I do decide to sell Sessegnon, so he could be a backup on that point. Greenwood still leads the line. Adebayo Haba, another youngster, Cameroon coming through. Carranza still with us. Balotelli, that's right, Mario Balotelli, 33 years of age. He is a backup striker. We did lose Dwight Gale, and again playing two up top, which is Greenwood and Adar at this moment. Leaves Carranza on his own. So I needed a fourth striker. Balotelli was there on a good release, 4 or 5 million, something like that. And there's Adabadar there. He may start. I think I'm going to start with the two lads up top, and that is the team. That is the squad right now. Let's take a look at the outgoings for you. Transfer history down the bottom there. So Dimitri Mitchell went to Mönchengladbach, one of my clubs out in Germany, 8.9 million. And there he is, Joseph Willock off to Bayern, 110 million. McKennie there, 50 million coming on in. Gulachki to Frankfurt, 35 million. Pickford, 46 million. I also let him have a youngster as well. It was kind of like a feeler just to see how much they actually wanted. So we paid a little bit more, but we got a little bit more out of the deal as well. Rizzo, right back, the big gangly tank, right back. He went to Anderlecht for 7.7. It's funny money there, boys. Funny money. It's one of our academy boys. So I'm happy with that to see that. Balotelli coming on in 5.6 million. Bowen 36 million as well. So those are the deals that took place so far. Before we jump into our first match, let's take a look at the finances. £175 million profit. We've actually got a transfer kitty, 150 million, but we're going to bring that down around about 100 million. Left to see if we want to add or subtract anything to it. This is the expectations. They want Champions League spot. That's what I want too. They reduced player wages by £9,000 a week. We can probably do that. Earn 342 million through media earnings, competition prize money within 3 seasons. That should be no-brainer because, well, it looks a little tough actually. 2 seasons remaining, so yeah, we should make that. The prize money for the Premier League is through the roof. So we're taking on Everton today. Let's go with a press conference to kick it all off with a bit of a bang, shall we? And hopefully get off to a flyer. What did I say? Can the team handle the pressure to qualify for the Champions League? Qualifying is essential. That's right, it is essential. McKinney's arrived from a real superstar in your hands. Will he get his first minutes on the pitch against Everton? It could take a while to settle in. Again, it can take a while to settle in. I don't know if I'm going to throw him in the deep end just yet. Will Balotelli get his first minutes on the pitch today? It can also take a while. He's not going to get first minutes, but he's another big name coming on into Sunderland. So let's get it on like Donkey Kong against Everton in the league. We're playing away at Goodison. If we could play how we ended up the season last season, I'll be very, very happy, because we did end up with a nice winning run. So this is the starting lineup. We're going to go Pickford between the sticks. Koulibaly gets his debut. So 2 debuts right there. Marquinhos and Parker. Into midfield, I'm kind of keeping it a little bit mild today. Coleman, Escobar, McGinn. Hudson-Odoi does get a debut. Hatteran, Adar and Greenwood. Other players not getting debuts today. McKinney on the bench. Balotelli on the bench as well. Dak as well if I need to go then. A couple other ones not even getting in there. Gibbs, White, Schultz. They're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I think that covers it. But yeah, let's get it on and hopefully pick up the 3 points to kick off the season with a bang. Okay, here we go at Goodison Park to kick off the brand new season. It's up against his former club. I just realised Pickford going up against another one of his former clubs. So will this new shape, well, it is a new shape. It proved to be very good for us last season. The back end of it anyway. Let's not get caught out too early. I was looking at an Everton player actually. He's the right midfielder when the Bowen deal came in. Go. Adar. He's got pace to burn. That's a bad touch because he had space. Koulibaly's not the youngest, but he's a bit of a meaty tackle there. Stays out of the referee's attention. Let's try and get back to our basics, which was keeping clean sheets. We had some real rough scores. Oh, goodness me, I say that. Okay, no clean sheets. No clean sheets. That's a rough start. Sloppy, easy goal. Please don't start shitty. I really need to get ourselves off to a bit of a bang. I'll take a draw already. Coleman takes that well. The body's in the box. Poor pass. Poor pass. Nah, that's a bit of a mess there by Everton trying to deal with that. Parker, Marquinhos, Koulibaly, Coleman. Not the ball I wanted, son. Not the ball I wanted. Again, not the ball I wanted. It's not been good so far by Sunderland. That's a shite pass, mate. Really was. It's been a very bland display by Sunderland so far. Escobar. Out to Hudson-Odoi. Ooh, nearly cut through. It breaks away nicely for Everton. Last couple minutes, that one mistake kind of cost us dearly. Hopefully it's just the one mistake. It'll be a corner right at the death for Everton. Go! He's out left there, man. Pace to burn, Adam Adar. Get rid of it. That's half time. We've been not in this game at all. Second half, Sunderland need more possession. Oh, where you going with that? Go. Lovely. First time ball! First time ball, man. It'll be a throw in. Strikes! 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 Get it in there! No. That was a good bit of possession. That's a shit pass. Maybe we need a bit of desperation. Because right now, a Hatteran's been an absolutely non-existent. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, he skinned him. He skinned him. Bollocks to it. We've been ripped apart here today. Really have. Yeah, we'll make the change. Hatteran's been an absolute shit show. Please, no. No. Koulibaly with the big old tackle. Coman with the pace. Down the line. Cannot get that final touch to Alamadar. Definitely need to see a better performance in the next match, guys. Really do. Everton have upped the ante on us. Hudson-Odoi. Go. McGinn. Go on, Kingsley Coman. Back it, there it goes. It's not a bad effort. And it'll go out for a corner. Sessegnon's coming on. Where is everybody? Get out of it. Referee, stick it up your arse. Oh, come on, man. We've been giving ourselves a bit of a lesson today. So not great starts or debuts for Koulibaly or for Pickford. So, yeah. I'm done, ref. Come on. Blow it up. The first goal was avoidable. The second one, not so much. But they'll start with the win. We start with the defeat. Let's just not get into that kind of mess early doors. Yeah, oh, that pissed him right off. Yeah, I get it right second time around. So, after that one, not great. We start in 15th, but hey, let's not dwell on things. We've invested heavily. The future is bright for Sunderland. I think this is the season we will get Champions League. I know it, whether it is through the Europa Cup or whether it is through the Premier League finish. But tomorrow we'll be back with West Ham and Newcastle on the horizon. We do have some Scottish games, at least. In fact, hang on a minute. Goodness me, I didn't make Europe. Whoa, what a shambles. We didn't make Europe. Flipping that's flipping Denmark. Das ist Denmark. Oh. Let me see here. maybe we will make them. I really don't know. I really don't know. Everton are there, and what happened to them? Did they finish above us? I really don't think we made Europe now. I really don't. Anyway, that's out. Confusion. We'll talk all about it next time. Until then, I'm out of here.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.